Hello, hello. I'm actually so thirsty. Wait. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello. So today I'm going to be going over a trade recap, and I'm going to be very transparent with you guys on here. I'm going to be transparent to the community, the YouTube trading community, and I am trading on tilt currently. So I don't usually swing trade. I know if you go back a couple of videos, you'll see that like I wanted my end goal to be swing trading, but I don't think swing trading is for me. I genuinely don't believe that it's for me. And I don't think that I know that I can try and practice to garner like the patience, but I just don't think that I have it too much in me because I'm more of a get in, get out kind of person. So I'm just gonna be transparent here, okay? I really don't want to make it seem like I'm this like profitable trader. I want my community to be based off of 9 to 5 full-time traders. Like I want to be so honest on here so that it doesn't seem like, I only have green days or things like that. I want it to be so realistic to the point where as someone who's working a full-time job and still doing full-time trading, I want this to be realistic for people who are getting into it to see that not every day is a green day and you can go on tilt. I'm literally trading on tilt right now, and I'm just going to be open about that to show you guys this because it's very true and it's very real. It's one of the things that I have to sort of figure out how to get over. So, what I do want to trade you, what I do want to show you is my account, my trading account. This is my options trading account through and through. This isn't a paper trading. Let me show you what paper trading is, okay? This would be a paper trading account. It would literally say simulated and it would be sort of orange. But I am on a live account. Hold on. I have to show my I have to put in my passcode and just give me a minute. I can't show you my passcode. See, I'm trying to be real here. I can't see my thingy. Okay, let me turn it back on. Okay, I'm trying to be real here and still be honest. Okay, so I took 2 trades today, and the irritating thing about these trades today is that so I took Tesla and Amazon. Sorry, my setup right now is I need a new camera, and this camera that I have is just not. I don't know what word to use. I need to sell it and just get a new camera, but that's why I'm like I can't see like what I'm looking at right now. So I have Tesla right. I took Tesla and Amazon. The Amazon one was actually the funniest. This is so funny, okay? And that's why each trade will always be different. I always say trade in a trending market, Tell me why Amazon today, it wasn't really a trending market per se, but it still hit the price target. But Tesla was having like a trending moment, but then it didn't hit my third price target anyways. So yeah, so I did this Amazon. Okay, you can see the date right here. See the date right here on the 23rd. I went in for Tesla on calls, and then I sold positive green. It's great, $15. I'll take it. But I'm currently okay. If I go here to positions, my open position. This is my open position right now, guys. And I know you saw yesterday that the account was at like 900. I have a goal to really raise this account to a certain number, and I'm not going to say that goal because there's no need for me to put it out there. But when I reach the goal, you'll know. This is tilt right here. And the thing about me is when I get so amped up and excited, it's not that I let my ego take over, it's that, you know what? It is my ego because I don't want to be wrong and I didn't want to take that loss. So yeah, I'm genuinely trading in tilt right now. So let's just go to the charts, right, and let me show you, what to do, what's going on. So let's go over the trade. I may have to move this camera a little bit because it is it is literally in my face, like it's in front of my face, and I have to get it out the way. Maybe I should have actually just had it here, but like you can see my whole kitchen, and that's not a vibe. So hopefully this microphone is working. I also noticed in my previous video that you could hear my mouse. It's because I don't have a mouse pad for aesthetic purposes. So I'm just gonna clear this up. Let's go over Amazon first because that was a quick one. Okay. It was quick. It was literally not that hard. It was quick. It wasn't that long. So on the 15-minute, I draw my price zones. Let's put on this replay. So on the 15-minute is where I draw up my price targets. I draw up my high stacks and low stacks. Like I said before, I do have a Discord coming out where I do have a course on there that actually explains how I identify high stacks and low stacks. And that Discord will be opening up on, well, it's open right now, but like I wanted like an official date for it to be open again for aesthetic purposes. Voluntarily. All of this is voluntarily, mind you. And I'm gonna mark my low stacks. Oh, I actually never even mentioned I went to oh my god, I'll have to tell the story a little bit later. So I'm marking up my low stacks. I I'm just gonna say the story real quick. So me and my sister have been wanting to do a female trading meetup, and we literally talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago, and we were like, we really want to like find a way to like get a lot of women together and just have a meetup. We'll have challenges, we'll have games, and like just talk, talk with other fellow like traders. It's hard to find other female traders, especially it's especially where you live. So I actually attended Tory Trades, a female trader event here in Austin. It was wild. I literally went online and I was like, let me just check her stories. And she was like, oh, doing a meetup in Austin. And I'm like, heck yeah. So it was really cool. I wish I sort of vlogged that day a little bit better, but it happened though. So I did get to interview her because I did have questions about her strategy and how it pertains to options trading. So hopefully when that comes out, I can make like a quick little video on it if I make the cut. So on I go down to the 2 minute and basically just wait for price to do its thing. So I see that price hit just like yesterday. Remember, just like yesterday, when price hit this target, I am waiting. When price hit this first price target, I am anticipating price to consolidate and go back down, or if price wants to go in the upside direction, I'm waiting for price to pass this first zone here. So mind you, this whole time I'm in a Tesla call, so I wasn't really looking at Amazon because to me, I was like, is it trending? So lo and behold, price ended up crossing the zone. And I was like, should I get in? I'm not really sure. But according to the strategy, this would have been a point of entry just as price was here. Now, sometimes you do want to wait for price to, not sometimes, it is advisable for more confirmation to wait for this candle to close to make sure that price is actually going in that direction. But if you want to trade aggressively, it's okay to just hop in. So as price continued, it then decided to reverse just a little bit. Now in this moment, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, price is just consolidating. But then price began to go to the upside and finally hit this zone over here, which is where I took profit. Now, it wasn't really that great of a contract, and I did get in around this zone here, so it wasn't really up to even like $1, but regardless, it still was according to the strategy for a 70 cent move. This isn't a typical move that I would take, one, because the price targets are so close together and I'm trying to get the large, I'm trying to make most of the trade that I have. I'm trying to get, as much as I can out of it as I can. And 70 cents is okay. It's definitely, you can still get like 5%, 10%, depending on the contract that you choose. Oh my God, we're already at 10 minutes. That's wild. So let's go to Tesla. How have I been talking for 10 minutes? That's wild. So for Tesla, we're going to do the same thing. Hit the select bar, head on to the 15-minute, and then I begin to mark up my zones. This is a high stack here. We're going to color that green. This is another high stack. And then we have a third high stack right here. And let me tell you why it's a high stack. It's very minimal, but this candle right here is just a little bit above the red candle. It's almost the same, but it's just about. And I did anticipate if this didn't count as a high stack, I did have another zone over here. And now I'd be looking for low stacks. There's a low stack right here. One. Just another itty bitty stack right here. I know it's very, actually, oh yeah, no. Let's remove those. Because price went below here. So you could actually call this one below a low stack, even though they're sort of the same. And then the second low stack over here. And then the third low stack right here. Okay. Oh. Okay. So now on the 2-minute is where we go in. And I hope you see and understand why this was considered, why I'm tilting on this. All right. So price goes below here, right? And I'm thinking, okay, great. If price can continue to go down and retrace and come all the way back down, I'd be looking to take puts, right? But price doesn't do that. Price actually goes above here, this zone here. And I believe this is where I actually got it. No, I didn't get in here. I wanted price to close here because it was still market open and I didn't want to just, be haste into it. So I wanted price to at least go above here because there is a price target over here. So as the next candle was printing, I literally got in at the pass of this candle. And let me tell you, price was doing great. Okay, yeah, that was a long wick, but we got another full candle after that. I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be great. We have just a little bit of a rejection here. And then I start to see a wild rejection here as well. And I'm like, okay, these are big red candles. These are huge red candles. But then I see price go back up. So I'm thinking like, okay, this is a break of structure happening. Price is going to continue to the upside. But price does not do that. Price, in fact, it does in fact continue to the downside. And I stayed in. I had a contract that was, I think I have a contract that's 27. I think the DTE was a 6 DTE. No, it's a 4 DTE, so it expires on the 27th. But I never got out. I'm still in. And for some reason, I'm hoping that price gaps up at least back to where I was. And that's terrible. That's literally trading on tilt. This is a gamble trade. This is what we call a gamble trade. I'm hoping that price goes back up to that zone. And I'm just documenting this as a point of me looking back at this and being like, yeah, you actually deserved to lose that trade, and there's no reason why you should be salty about losing it. But anyway, that was the trade that I took today. I hope you can gain some sort of value into this. I'm actually gonna just drop the Discord down in the description. I know last time when I did make my Discord, I ended up getting about 30 people. You know what? I will say thank you all to actually join. Thank you all. Thank you to all who actually joined my Faith and Futures Discord, because I didn't think I really had a voice of like at least people who can help me out and give me suggestions and recommendations. So that was definitely a gift. I'm kind of sad that I deleted it, but not really, because I wasn't really, after a while no one was really active on there, so I just like got rid of it. But now I think I'm being a little bit, since I'm like so serious about this trading thing, I would like to create another community. So please join the Price Action Lab. That's what it's going to be called now, Price Action Lab, because I don't trade futures at the moment. I'm going to try and focus on options. So I know this is a long video. It's a quick trade recap, reflection on trading on tilt. But thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.